I started. Okay, hello everyone to our meeting. My name is Agata. I'm 35 years old. I'm a mother of 5 children. I've been with Juice Plus for 4 years. I met the company during my stay in Norway. At the time, I needed more time for myself, for my family, and my hobbies. I also needed something what helped to my health and add me more energy. So the Juice Plus was the best solution for me. That was a little bit story about me, but today I'm not the star of this meeting. I'm pleased to introduce to you a wonderful man, Ernesto Hartog, who was been cruising the sea, yes, for a
Cool. Yeah.
7 years as a Dutch seaman. It's right?
Correct. Dutch Navy.
Yes.
Absolutely.
Okay, so you are also have been the Juice Plus for 27 years. Yes,
Correct.
that's a long time.
It is.
So I welcome you, Ernesto. You are our director EMEA Partner Relations, the Juice Plus Plus company, isn't it?
Yes, it is. And thank you for the kind introduction.
It's really nice to have you on our meeting. We are on a Facebook Live on our group. It's a group for a partner, for people who want to show what we do and what the company we're working with. So I have for you a little bit question. And the first, what I want to ask you, it's how did it happen that you started working with Juice Plus? So you have, I hope, I know you have a very good story about it. So
I do. Absolutely. And thanks for the question. I always love that question. And welcome also to this Facebook Live. I'm really honored to be in the group. Although I don't see anybody, but I hope there's a lot of people watching. So my journey started indeed after my time in the Dutch Navy. I'm half Italian and half Dutch. I was actually looking for a job in between because I didn't know exactly what to do. I was like a little bit clueless. Sometimes at that age, young men are kind of clueless. And I saw this job offer in the newspaper where they were looking for call center agents. So I said, hey, call center agent, I speak some languages. It was in Amsterdam. I wanted to go to Amsterdam. I was living in Den Haag in a little bit more south on the coast. And I said, you know what, this is maybe a good opportunity. I speak the languages, why not? So this is what I did. I applied and they took me. Of course, they took me. And I was in the call center, taking the calls every day and wasn't talking to the people. And I was always a person, and I'm still a person that always sees what he can do more, right? Yeah, the work is nice, but I always was somewhere else in the office. I was always listening here, was talking there. So I was always broadening my horizon. And I became the supervisor of the department, of the order entry department. Later, I moved to Switzerland and set up the customer team and the logistics and also the IT team in Switzerland for Germany, Switzerland, and Austria. And later, even 12 years later, I moved to Poland. I opened up the Polish country for Juice Plus. I lived there with my family for 6 years. Of course, I am married to a beautiful Polish woman. I lived there for 6 years with my family, with the 2 kids. It was a beautiful time in Warsaw. Then they moved me back to Switzerland, where I was the regional director for many years. And as of the 1st of May of this year, I am the director for partner relations. This is a little bit of my story.
Great, you was really fast, you know, but it's a really great story. So I think it's not necessary to ask why did you trust this company and why you are still here, but maybe you can answer, okay? And
yes.
If you can also say a little bit about your work now. So you are director of relations. Can you also talk a little bit what
Sure.
do you do now?
I mean, why Juice Plus for 27 years? And you're not the first one asking this, right? It's like kind of strange.
Yes,
You
because you
start with
know,
a company. It's yeah.
I never know people who's 27, 30 years in
There you
one
go.
company.
Yes,
So
and I totally get that. You know, the thing was always, I always told myself that if I feel and see that I'm not making a difference in people's life anymore, then I would stop in the company. If I would not have the feeling and the energy of going out there and talking to our partners and doing the things I love, I would stop. Now, the beautiful thing in our Juice Plus company is, for me personally, the personal growth that the people go through. So I see people starting at the partner plus position or at the senior position, and then a year or 2 or 3 years later, they are the PMDs, NMDs, whatever, and then I see the personal development they went through. So this job is not a job. Right? Nobody wants another job, but what they want is to be part of a community. And I wanted to be part of that community. I wanted to make a difference in people's lives. I wanted to make a difference in this community. And that's why I stayed with the company 27 years. Why I also stayed 27 years? Because there was always the next opportunity. So there was always something else to do. I was always looking for something else. Now, some people go to another company and do something else. I had many jobs within the company. I was on the operational side, IT, logistics. Then I moved to open up Poland. I was the regional manager in Poland. Then I moved and was into sales. I mean, they have done so many things. And what I love are the people, the partners, the community of partners, the customers we have. And there is no nicer, beautiful job and no better company to work with than, for me, the Juice Plus company. And also the mission that we have, inspiring healthy living around the world. That's something beautiful. You want to be part of that. Why should I go somewhere else and sell alcohol or cigarettes? Don't want to do that. I mean, I'm in a company of the good. We are doing good in the world, which is something beautiful. So that's why I always said I'm going to stay with this company, and I'm still am. And the position I have right now is a position of partner relations. It's all about the relationship between the partners and the company. So listening to them, what can we do better, helping them, supporting them, motivating them, inspiring them, doing calls like this. I do normally around 20 to 30 calls on a monthly basis every evening throughout EMEA. Now from the nice available chair in my home, I do meetings in Israel, I do meetings in Italy, I do meetings in Spain. I inspire the community. This is what I love to do because I've been with this company 27 years. Although I have never sold a box of Juice Plus, I have spoken to so many leaders out there that I have somehow, like a sponge, sucked up all that information, and now I want to give it to the whole community in order for them to grow, because this is what I love to see the people do.
great. You know, I feel the same like you. I feel that I'm still in progress. I can do what I want. I can help people and help myself, help my family. So because you are not the I'm the franchise partner in Juice Plus, but you never work like a
Sure.
franchise partner. Yes. So it's a little bit different, but the community, what you say about it, it's really the same for me.
Mhm.
I want to be the part of community, and I think you are really great person on a good position.
Thank you.
So the best. And I want to ask you about our celebrating, because we have a 50 birthday of our Juice Plus company. Uh, what do you think? What does it mean for you, and what does it mean for a MLM company?
50 years, people. 50 years. There it is. Here it is. Yeah, 50 years. This is, what does it mean for a company? I mean, not only for an MLM or direct sales company, it's something special. 50 years. That's not 2 years. That's not 5. That's not 20. That's 50 years. That's a long time. And I'm 50 myself. So 1970 is a very good year. Yeah, it's a very solid year. But I can tell you something else. I always try to compare it with somebody who is having his driver's license, right? Do you want to work with a company, or get into the car with somebody that has his driver's license for 3 months? Or would you rather get into the car with somebody that has his driver's license for 20 years or 15 years or 30 years? Well, I know I would rather step into the car with somebody with experience. This is the whole thing. This company, the beautiful thing that we are celebrating 50 years is that we have 50 years of experience. We did the right things, we did the wrong things, we went up, we went down, we did it all. And in all these 50 years, we accumulated knowledge, more knowledge, more knowledge, more knowledge. Other companies that are starting now or has started 3-4 years, they need to get all that knowledge. We have gone through it all, and this is you can feel safe with us. We are like a big brother for you that is behind you, helping you, supporting you in your back. But on the other hand, if we need to get into the front, we go into the front for you, but also let you grow, and we take a step back, and then you can grow yourself. I think this is the beautiful thing. 50 years in our industry is something special. There's not a lot of companies out there that started before 1970, yeah, maybe a handful. And this is something, and those are the companies that are the big companies around the world. I mean, would you rather start with a company that doesn't have a track record, or would you start with a company that has a track record? I think that the mentality that we have in a company, we always call ourselves the 50-year-old startup. Yeah. So the mentality of a startup company who just started, everybody's like, okay, let's do this. This is yeah, the mentality. This is what we have. But then we have actually the seniority and the knowledge base of a 50-year-old company. I think this is the beautiful thing, but we have the best out of two worlds. This is what I would like to say.
That's a really important experience, and yes, I never want to drive with somebody who has just a driving license one week or 3 months. Yeah, so I'm really scared to to drive with. Yes, isn't it? So it's also good to me to hear, because I'm 35, so I know. Yes, before I birthed, so company was on the world, and yes, that's really perfect for me. What do you think about opportunity for people who wondering to maybe work with the Juice Plus? Do we have some opportunities for people?
I mean, if you would say, is there a better time? Was there ever a better time of starting? I don't think so. If I look back in those 27 years, of course, we had some waves, we had some ups, we had some special times when we launched Juice Plus, for instance, like 27 years ago, yeah, when we launched the children's Healthy Starts for Families program. There were some times we like, wow, this is a special time. Now everybody can benefit from it. It's always a good time to start with Juice Plus, let me say that, because we've always been very successful. But now in the situation we are in right now, in the lockdown, depending on what country you are in, yeah, people have ears like this, thinking and listening about the product. I mean, everybody in the last few months, they thought about their health. They thought about the health of their parents. They thought about the health of the people they love. They think about maybe a plan B that can turn into a plan A. People that thought my job is safe. I will never have a problem. You know, events will always be there. Look where we are right now. All these people that are working in events, they don't have jobs, right? So there's a lot of people out there that if you would start talking to them about our mission of inspiring healthy living around the world, which is the umbrella underneath is the product and the opportunity. Yeah, with the product, you have the healthy living physically, and with the business, you have healthy living financially. Yeah. So when you go out there with the mission of inspiring healthy living around the world, people have ears like this, and maybe even people say, "Oh, finally you come to me." Yes, I was looking for something like that. So is it the best time? Yes, it is the best time. Will it come to you if you're sitting in your home and watching Netflix? No, it will not come to you. You need to go out there and talk about the mission. But you feel comfortable talking about the mission because you're doing good. You have gold in your hand. You're sharing a gift with the people, which is a beautiful thing. So absolutely, this is the right time to start. And I'm always saying, you know, what are you waiting for? I mean, let's try, let's go. This is now. What can you, I mean, it costs 100 zloty to start. This is the only investment you have. You start taking the products yourself, and you're like full of energy, and not energy because of the product, and you feel good and you're happy about it. You want to share it. This is the thing you do. This is the thing you do. You know, the problem is always when people start talking about, yes, when is the best time to start? You hear that sometimes. You know, "Yeah, when is the best time to start?" Think about if you want to go up this mountain and you're waiting for the best time to start. There's never the best time. There's always the wind, there is the weather, there is this, the sun, too late, too early. Just go, start, do it. And then you will find out if it's something for you or it's maybe not something for you. Maybe you don't want to put the energy into it as much as you think, right? But just try it.
Yeah, right. You know, 4 years ago, when I hear about MLM and Juice Plus company and our supplements, so everybody tell me, no, don't do this. It's not good things. It's not good work. But inside, I feel that I have to try because maybe it's a good option for me. So now, after 4 years, I can sit at home with my kids. I can play with them. I can cooking good dinner, and really, we are really better health and better life. Yes.
Mhm.
So I know we have a lot of opportunities for everybody. Like you say, just do this, just start it and see. Yes, and you can just close your business when you want, isn't it?
Cool. Yeah, I mean, it's
Yes.
from your home. It's I mean, you need to treat it as a business if you want to become really successful. It's input before output. Yeah, this is like it's everything. You need to put something into it before it comes out. This is not a business of get rich quick. This is not it. Yeah, if people that are going through the positions that are top leaders in our company, they worked hard, they worked smart, they are still working hard and smart, but they love doing it. They love because they want to make a difference in people's lives. So I think definitely for people staying at home moms that want to take care of the kids, on the other side they want to have some extra income, they want to go through the roof with their with whatever they have in their heads and the dreams they have and realizing them. It's all there. Yeah, you just need to do it. You need to work for it. It's it's always.
It's a work for everybody. It's not for everybody, but for everybody who want to change something in his life, isn't it? So okay, I have something in my head, but I forgot now. But okay, just through it. Uh, so yes, I hear that. Because we are in 27 countries in Europe, 20, yes. Also, we are in the USA, we are in Australia. Because I hear from somebody from Poland, for example, that, people in Poland don't have money, so they don't want to buy our supplements or something like this. But I think it's the best opportunity to start the business for Polish people. But also we can working not just with in Poland, but we can just open our business on the other country. And I want to ask you how it looks if I am a Polish French register on a Polish site, yes. And if I want to work with somebody in Mexico, for example, it is possible. How to work it?
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, the thing is, this in if you enroll your partnership in Juice Plus Poland, then you can work in 27 countries around the world. So you can enroll a partner or a customer in the US, Sweden, Norway, Italy, Spain, Romania. It's all there. I mean, the minute you have enrolled as a partner in Poland, you have access to all of it. So you just go to the different websites or in your virtual office, you can click on the different countries, you can enter the customer, you can send a link to a customer, you can send a link to a partner for him to enroll in a different language. It's all there, yes. I mean, the international business part is very interesting. especially for the big Polish community. The Polish people are living everywhere, right? It's not that they only live in Poland, but they live in Sweden. We have teams in Sweden that are Polish. We have teams in the US that are Polish. So definitely the idea of working internationally is very interesting. Now, working internationally should maybe come as a second step. The first step is you should try, of course, to work in your own market in Poland, and then try to find contacts in the various other markets. But the beauty is indeed that with being a partner in Poland, you have access to all 27 countries.
Yeah, it's of course it's lovely to build a business local in a in a, my for example my little village, but it's also funny to build a business on in a whole Poland and in the whole world. So
Yeah,
it's a big idea for a for a mother and for everybody. But
beautiful.
yes, great. And also, I think if I want to work with somebody who is from Spain, for example, I don't have to speak Spanish, yes, because everything is ready on our virtual office. I don't have to create a new materials for these people, isn't it?
It's all there. Yeah, I mean, the whole virtual office, if you click on the country and click on the language, then you find the brochure, the PDFs, the presentation, all that in Spanish, English, Italian, Norwegian, Danish. It's all there. Yeah.
That's great. So just started to build a international business. Yes, and I hear that maybe soon we have also one more opportunities in the Juice Plus. It's call it Tower Garden. Can you
Yes.
tell me a little bit about this? Well,
I just came out of a Tower Garden call in
oh,
Germany. Yes,
okay,
this is an opportunity, something, a new product that is coming, and we have a soft launch or a pre-launch in some of the countries in Europe. The Tower Garden is yeah, I would say a tower with underneath there is there's actually a reservoir with water, and there is a
okay,
pump, and it pumps the water. Actually, I have a backdrop here. Maybe this will help. Boom. You
okay.
see, this is the
Wow.
Tower Garden. Yeah, there. This is the Tower Garden. Yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's a little bit difficult with
Yes.
yeah. So
Here.
this is the Tower Garden. Underneath, you see the water reservoir, and there's a pump in there, and it pumps the water up, and then it trickles down the water and along the roots of the different herbs and veggies. And then you can grow your own veggies and herbs in your home. So you can do it in house with the lights, or you can do it without the lights. In the summertime, you can have it outside, which is a beautiful thing because it actually complements the idea of inspiring healthy living around the world, right? It's not only capsules, it's not only meal replacement, but now you have like the opportunity at the fingertips of your home to get fresh veggies and herbs directly from the Tower Garden, and you know exactly how they grow, when they grew, what you put in there. So it's a beautiful new product.
So it's like a home plantations,
It's a
like
little
a
home
plant.
plantation. You just need 1 square meter and 90% less water than a little garden,
Hmm.
and it grows faster. Just in 1/3 of the time, it grows faster. You need less water. You need less space. It's a great opportunity and a great way to grow your own plants without having a big garden.
Yeah. Wow. So it will be fantastic. Wow. Super. Ernesto, on a finish, because I think we know everything now. But if you can say few words to people who listen us now and thinking, should I start or should I know? Okay. If you can.
Sure. I mean, if you shot yourself, I mean, it's all about the journey. Success is a journey. This is one of my favorite pictures, right? It is all about what you put into it. And there was like a quote from Richard Branson. He's like a multi-billionaire. Yeah, Richard Branson from the Virgin label. He said, if somebody is showing you a opportunity and you're not 100% sure, try it. You know, try it first before you say no. And this is actually what I'm saying to you, right? Can you have success in this business? Yes. We have seen it all. We have seen normal people become very extraordinary people, going through personal growth and realizing all their dreams. I mean, it's all possible. But again, you need to put something into it before you get something out of it. Yeah. So it is work. But it's fun work. It's in a community. It's together with people. It's fun. It's a great way of not only spending time together, but I always call it like a marathon run. You know, you're running, but while you're running and you do this business on the long term, let's not think that this is a 100-meter sprint and you want to get money fast and this and that. Of course, you can get your money fast, yeah. But you want to build a big business. You want to build a business that you are proud of when you look back 4 years later and you say, look at me, wow, what I've built. When you said 30 or 50 years Juice Plus, the beautiful thing is that we have people that are with the company for 30, 35 years, 40 years, even in the US. Yeah? And we have people that are in the second generation. So their kids are now in the business, which is something beautiful. So I think it's a journey. It's a road where you just need to say, will I do it or will I not do it, right? It's all about going on a journey. Is it always going to be like this straight? No, it's not going to be always be like straight, right? But it's going up and down. But try it, because the beautiful thing is, and this is the one that I'm always saying, so, you know, here, the best view comes after the hardest climb, you know, and this sunset you will only see when you take that climb, right? When you go the steps. This is just very normal. So I'm just telling you, try it. Do it. Don't wait for the perfect time. The time is now. And again, the investment is low. The products that you buy, you consume yourself. So there's no like, oh, what am I going to do with all the products? We ship directly to your end customers. I don't see the risk. So before somebody else is telling you that this is not something for you, try it yourself, and then you can have your own opinion.
Yeah. So just start with us inspiring people healthy living, isn't it?
Absolutely. So, absolutely.
Just so easy.
Yeah,
thank you, Ernesto. Thank you for your time. You are really great man. So you want to tell us about these things. Thank you very much, and I hope so. See you soon. In the real, not just on the Facebook online. So yes, have a good evening for you and for your families. Goodbye.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much for inviting me.
Goodbye for everybody. A lot of heart for you now on our group. Yes. See you.
Bye bye, guys. Ciao, ciao.
Bye.